What's up, guys? Chris from Brothers Barrel.
Harris.
Anyways, today we got some more news in the bourbon world.
Yeah, well, we want to start doing that. We want to start talking about news. Whiskey world. There's probably other people who've done it better and who've done it first, but we're going to start doing it, so.
For me.
And this is going to be a very ADHD video. We're going to be walking around the whole time and pouring each other whiskey, whatever it is, whatever we get. You'll see the reactions.
What's it called?
Bourbon with a side of whiskey news of the century. www.chrisandharrisonbrothersbarrel.com forever organization.org. www.
No, it's news whiskey. Whiskey news and whiskey pours, right? Is that what we're calling it?
That's pretty good. I didn't even think of a name. I
thought you were just said it. I don't know. Anyway,
whiskey news and whiskey pours. That's what it'll be. But I don't even think we need a title of that.
.com.
All right, you ready?
Let's start.
Catch it. Here we go. Roll the intro.
Okay, number one.
Yeah, number one, you probably heard about this before. Oh God, let's see what he pours me. Knob Creek, the distillery, Knob Creek came out, or they're coming out with a new Bourye rye. It's gonna be a 9-year bourbon mixed in with their 7-year rye. And it's gonna be interesting. They're trying to breach the gap between a Bourye and a rye. A bourbon and a rye. It's gonna be 113 proof, and they're shooting for $44.99. It's going to be 113 proof, and they're shooting for $44.99, I think, with MSRP. So we'll see how that goes. I think it's going to be like a collector's edition item thing, but we'll see. Oh gosh.
All right.
You pour me two. Okay.
Yeah. So while he's tasting and nosing over here, he'll have his answers at the end of what he likes more. Early times. So Brown-Forman sold the Early Times brand, I guess you could say, to Sazerac back in mid-2020. So it's been about 4 years. We're in 2024. We know that Early Times is at least 4 years old since it's bottled and bond. So what we've noticed, at least up here in the Northwest and in Washington and in even Oregon, is that Early Times is just off the shelves. It's gone.
Oh yeah, this is so sad. Sorry, I know I'm messing around. I'm sorry. This is making me very sad. Any Total Wine you go, it'll say, sorry, out of stock.
Gone, out of stock.
Even it says for now, but it's said for now for like a month now.
It's been a long time.
I don't like that.
And for a while, it was just readily available. It was backstocked. There was rows of it everywhere. Yeah. $20, massive deal. Don't know if you guys are experiencing the same thing, or if this is a new thing, or maybe you've been dealing with this longer than we have. But I don't know if they were just pushing out that old juice that was already ready to bottle, and they're getting ready for this new juice that Sazerac has been cooking for a bit. So I don't know what's going on. That might be up and coming. A lot of speculation right now, but we're seeing all of a sudden a drought of Early Times, like just randomly seemed overnight. So.
And it's funny you say that, pushing out their last bit of stock, because that goes into the next thing I was going to talk about. Old Forester. So on their website, they've been releasing some interesting things. They're presidential.
Oh yeah.
And you guys have been seeing those videos go on. I got some footage actually of when I'm gonna put that here a little bit. We did some tastings with an amazing, very generous friend, and we had some of that, and by God, it was one of the best bourbons I've ever had. I think it would be like the top 3 in this bar if we had it.
If we had it.
But
They've been dropping
stuff,
117s
right? Now listen
as well.
Control.
like old stock.
Yeah, so no, that's what I was gonna say. Dang, how did you know what I was gonna say?
I'm good.
It's batch ones, the 117 series that we've gotten. So that also goes into the other thing I want to talk about. This one just came out, the 117 series rum finish. So this is gonna be going at 95 proof, and they're gonna be selling it for $59.99. Yep, for the little 375 milliliter. But God, it's so worth it. These are insanely good.
They're low.
Batch 1 as well. Yeah, batch 1 too.
It's the first one. This is the first year.
That's what I'm saying. All these are batch 1.
But yeah, this is the Bottled and Bond, the Warehouse H, which they had a release before the Presidential Reserve this year, and they sent me batch 1. So they're pumping out old stock. They're making room for new stuff, and then they come out with new release, and then I think they have a new release coming out as well. Since they got rid of Early Times, kind of full circle here. Yeah. They're going to be using a lot of that distillate, the Early Times distillate, for another bottle. Because right now that distillate is 1924, King of Kentucky, and then they blend a little bit of that juice with the Cooper's Craft. So they're thinking there might be another one.
That's cool, man. I like that. That's good to know. So I'll keep my ear out, and maybe we'll talk about that when there's more news.
Give me a scotch.
No, I didn't. By the way, this is very good. I think this one's better, the left.
Okay.
Well, what did you pour? There's a lemony undertone on the finish on this one. That's crazy. I was gonna pour you some Heaven Hill. Wanna know what I poured you?
Dude, this is light. Why are you so mean to me?
I love you, man. All right. You get to get me back. It's fine.
That's gross. That's really gross.
Let's see what happens.
At least I didn't like it.
Moving on to other news, whiskey news in general.
Want to put a little bit of this in there?
Here, go crazy.
Make it a little corny. All right, yeah, go for it.
This is for you Scotch enjoyers out there. I don't know if you really care, anyone who watches this, but I got some Scotches here for you. Glenmorangie 10-year, fantastic bottle, right? $34.99. You really can't beat it. It's a great shelf to have at all times. It's great to have for like a budget bourbon of the Scotch. Can't go wrong with it. They're going to 12 years now. And that's the thing with Glenmorangie is everything seems to, everything they do, this distillery, these people, everything they do, it only gets better. Except for the label. Please, go back to the original label. Whoa! God. Oh, ooh. It's dark, which means it has to be amazing.
Has to be good.
It's the best of the bunch. All right. And then, so going on from there, more Scotch news. I'll just get all the Scotch out of the way for you if you don't mind.
Go for it.
Since you know nothing
I'll
of
sip my
Scotch.
corn.
Hey, I didn't pour you a lot, okay? I didn't pour you anything near that. So
I didn't pour you
Be
anything
happy.
Go on.
Here, if you want, you can pour it in there. I'll drink it. I dare you. Oh God, what have I done? What have I concocted here? I should just put this. I should just like put this in a sample and just send it to one of our 3 Patreon members.
No, we want to do that. I think
Anyways.
you'll like this though.
Yeah.
I think you'll like it.
Sorry, Scotch news. That's right. For Spirits Direct, meaning basically Total Wine. 3 Scotch distillers are going to be going Spirits Direct. You've probably seen one already, Glengoyne. That distillery, I've been seeing the 10-year, the 12-year, and the 15 there. And in my opinion, the prices are not correct. I'm guessing that's why they did it, because at first we're selling like the 10-year was like $34, $36.99 probably, and I'm seeing it there for $54.99, $56.99. I'm not okay with that. I can go to California and get it from a liquor store for $36.99 probably, and we have to pay Washington tax here, which sucks. But that's one of the ones. And then the next one, they got the Whiskey Hicks, and then you got also Ben Romick Scotch distilleries now Spirits Direct as well. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of them. I actually got a special bottle, a private single barrel pick from Ben Romick, and oh my gosh, is it amazing! Like people who don't like Scotch love it. Like I should just bring it over and talk about it. And then this one's surprising me, Tamdu. We all love Tamdu, right? The 10, the 12, the 15, the cask strength. Oh gosh, they do so many good things. I am excited to see Tamdu more. I've just recently, in Oregon, bought a Tamdu. You saw in our short, if you watched our shorts, and I am so glad about it. I got the 12 year. I've only had the 10, so I'm excited to pop this one open. That's all I got for Scotch news today. So we're gonna get into the very weird, interesting thing now.
Coming out of the dark depths of the whiskey world. We're gonna put up a picture for you of a very ominous looking warehouse. Looks kind of scary, huh? Well, that's because it is.
Yeah, it's very Gru from Despicable Me like.
Right? You got a few minions popping up there. So, I think you need to start on this one.
Me? Okay.
Yeah, I think you need to get us started on it.
All right, so.
They kind of popped out of nowhere.
Okay, so basically this place, it's not even a distillery. They contract other producers to make their whiskey.
Which a few of them, Bardstown Bourbon Company, fantastic.
That's pretty cool.
And there's rumors that maybe Wilderness Trail as well. And that's about all we know.
Oh, all we know also is they're storing all of this in Danville, Kentucky.
Danville, Kentucky.
I don't know if you guys can look up the dark web and figure out where that is and just go crazy with that. But the Area 51 of whiskey is here. And I think that's it right now. So yeah, they're dumping $200 million into this crap.
It's like a haunted mansion of warehouses.
They're spending $200 million just to start up this distillery HQ, type evil headquarters type of thing. It just seems like a very evil headquarters type of thing.
Painted it black.
Yeah,
it's probably gonna help with like the heat.
It's like what's the Justice League and then the League of
the League of Doom.
League of Doom. Yeah. So yeah, they're coming out. They're trying to be a significant player in the bourbon market.
Yeah, and there's no definitive plans. They didn't want to say in an interview.
They're being very mysterious.
Yeah, if they even plan on distilling their own stuff in the future. Like right now, like he said, just buying, bottling, or not even bottling. They're selling to other smaller distilleries.
All I see is an NGP wannabe.
Well, that's that.
That sums that up for me.
Some cool things about them though. They got Steve Hughes.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're stealing some master distillers.
Steve Hughes, master blender. I got 38 years at Brown Forman.
Speaking of blenders, sip on this while you talk.
That's a career.
That's absolutely, yeah, that's insane.
38 years. And then they also have
that's insane.
Kevin Curtis, and he's their master distiller. He's been at Michter's, Angel's Envy, and he's been at Woodford Reserve. So they got some heavy hitters. They poached some big guys.
Yeah, and they're not just staying here in America and Kentucky. They're going to open up a place in Japan, right? Is it Japan they're going to? So they're trying to go worldwide. And it has me wondering because the master distiller, more Scotch news, at Lefroy left. Lefroy, the first Scotch whiskey to get me into peated Scotch whiskey, he left. Lefroy Distillery. Lefroy, the huge, everyone loves it.
That's
crazy. He left, and I'm like, oh, who stole him? Why did he leave? I don't know. This is my speculation that maybe he's gone there.
They go somewhere.
They're stealing.
They follow the money.
They're stealing people, some good people. So that's IJW for you.
It's pretty.
We don't know much, but I think we know just about as much as there is to know. So there you go.
There it is.
The new MGP wannabe. That's what we're calling them from now on.
MGP wannabe.
So I think that's everything we got. You mix.
Yeah. God. Is it bad?
Wait. Is this the Sagamore mixed with something?
No.
It's not?
No.
Gosh.
You want to know what it is?
Yes.
Double rye Scotch finish with 1910.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh, that's freaking weird. Why would you do that?
I'm sorry.
This is weird. This is a weird format we're doing here, but I kind of like it.
We just had fun.
Oh man, you got to try that now.
Yeah, I'll try that.
I think that's all the news we got for you today.
What the heck?
If you liked what you saw here and want some more bourbon news, whiskey news in general, go ahead and drop it in the comment section that you like it. And I'm about like, I know
I don't want to. I'm gonna
go. I know I joked around about like, oh, I'm gonna pour this in a sample. I'll send it to our Patreon members. No, what we're gonna do is like, if you see a bottle you like or is interesting or that we have on the video, go ahead and say, hey. We'll probably be like, we're just gonna send a sample to our Patreon member randomly.
That's terrible.
You don't look happy.
I don't like that.
I'm gonna finish this though because I made you have Melicorn. So I'm gonna find a way. Maybe I'll give some to my wife. So. Thank you for joining us here with Brothers Barrel with Everything Whiskey. I'm Harrison.
And I'm Chris, and this has been...
what is it again?
The Whiskey News and Pours. Nope, that's not it. We don't have any...
Whiskey Horrors and Whiskey Pours. Whiskey Stores and Whiskey Lores. WW...
Just cut the video.